What's up, ladies? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Hypnotic Lady, and I'm back. Today I will be working with the company Julia Hair, and we is going to be getting into how to lay a closure like a frontal. You know, I'm just showing you all the gifts and goodies I got. I got this cute little silk headband that you can wear. Don't play with me. First, you want to clean your hairline off with 70% alcohol. Those of you who've already been following me, you know this is my main routine. You want to clean your hairline if you have makeup on. You need to get all the dirt, oil, anything that's not just skin, wipe it off with alcohol, sis. This is the wig. This is their deep curly 5x5 lace wig. It is 26 inches and 180 density. The inside did come with combs and adjustable straps. And here I'm just showing you guys that the lace is HD. I just wrapped it around my wrist, and as you guys can see, it looks like my wrist is growing hair. Straight scalp. Don't play with them. Next, I'm going to go in with this lace tint, and I'm just going to put this on top of my hair because I will not be using a ball cap. And then I'm going to apply the same lace tint spray to the closure. Once you do that, you want to use the blow dryer to blow dry it for just a little bit and make sure everything is dry. And then we're going to slap it on. Now, you can do a middle part, side part. I chose to do a side part just so I could really show you guys that you can lay a closure like a frontal and you don't even notice. But yeah. Once you like the placement where your lace is, I'm going to take some scissors and an eyebrow razor and cut off my excess lace. And y'all, that lace was already melting into my scalp. Like, look at that. Where the lace at? Come on now. But yeah, you can follow these steps like how I did. Use an eyebrow razor or scissors, whichever one you prefer. But I will say the eyebrow razor is easier and it gives it more of a jagged edge look rather than going straight across with some scissors and you have a straight line. So yeah, to each his own, do what you think looks best, but this is what I prefer to do. And when I line everything up, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting scalp, sis. Check me out. Check me out. Next, I'm going to use the Got To Be Glued in the yellow bottle. Y'all already know this is going to be a glueless wig install. I'm just taking a little popsicle stick and the same gel that I had to just make sure I slick my edges back. And I know I see a lot of girls saying that Got To Be Glued will take your edges out. Now, what I have to say about that is if you are putting Got To Be Glued on your hair, directly on your hair like how I'm doing, when you get ready to take that off, make sure you are literally completely coating your hair with water, conditioner, shampoo, or whatever it is. And I promise you, it will slide right off. Don't yank, don't pull, don't snatch, anything. Literally, just run your head underwater and it will come off. I don't know what y'all be doing for your edges to come off like that. And do the same thing with the freeze spray. Like if I put the gel on there, use the blow dryer in between, and now I'm going on top of that with the Got To Be freeze spray, and I'm going to blow dry that until I get a tacky substance. Once I feel that it's tacky enough, we're going to lay that lace down on top like so. And I'm also going to use my blow dryer after to, you know, just make sure everything's holding in place before we get into doing the actual baby hairs. But y'all can't tell me that that lace don't look like my hair. Come on now. Like, HD all day. Julia Hair did something when they did this. Like, I hate when companies say they got HD lace and they really ain't got it. But since they got it. Now I'm going to go back in with just an extra security spray, little spritz spray of the Got To Be Glued. And I'm using my blow dryer just to make sure everything is fully laid before we go in and part out my part and my baby hairs. Now, I'm going for a side part, and I did kind of over bleach the knots a little bit, so that's why it looks like really, really wide. But I'm going to go in and fix that later on, off camera, and then come back. But as you guys can see, it really does give it a more realistic look when you kind of do over bleach the knots, because, you know, people's parts in their hairline, some people have wide parts and some people don't. But now I'm just going in and pulling out my excess hair. This will be my baby hair. I pull out maybe about 1/2 inch to 1 inch of hair with a rat tail comb. And then I'm just going to pull that forward once I get everything together. And I'm going to go in with my hot comb and a little bit of my wax stick and just lay everything down. Be taking this mousse and I'm just gonna put a small amount on my hand, and I'm gonna use this to lay down my edges before I wrap it up with a silk scarf. I see people using wrapping foam, and I feel like the wrapping foam is too watery and it just makes a mess and it be lifting my lace, whereas this mousse, I feel like because it's thicker and it's more of a foamy consistency, I use this to lay down my baby hairs before I wrap them up with a silk or satin scarf, and it holds perfectly fine and my lace does not lift at all. As you guys can see, I just wanted to show you on the camera what it looks like. Now I'm just going to take my headscarf and wrap down the extra hairline, my hairline. And now I'm going to get into detangling and defining the curl pattern with this wig. I only have water in that spray bottle, and I literally sprayed the hair till it was like dripping wet. Man, y'all, like wet, dripping wet. Once you do that, you want to take a paddle brush and start from the bottom of your hair and work your way up to the top. I did that off camera and brushed it out, and then I went in with this Cantu curl cream to put into the hair just to give it some moisture, have it something to cling to, so that way when the hair is drying, it doesn't shrink back up and get all big and poofy. After I go in with the curl cream, I'm going to go back in with the same mousse that I used to lay down my edges. I'm going to use that to let seal in and lock in the curl pattern with the curl cream that I just used. And this is what it was looking like. This is the Vigorol curl mousse. They do have different other brands like Wave and Shine with olive oil. You can use either or, it doesn't matter. But the curl mousse, not the curl mousse, the mousse itself is exactly what seals everything in and keeps it that wet look. So I just put that all over my hair from top to bottom, make sure everything was sealed in, and by the time then my edges were dry, so we're going to get into the baby hairs next. Lastly, I will be using the foam again, the foam mousse, to redo my edges. I'm just going to take a thin layer of that and use my eyebrow spoolie to comb my hairs into place. I find that that is way better than using an edge control brush, and you don't have to do as much swooping as you usually do, which is perfect for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna do 2 simple swoops on my side where my hair will be pushed back, and then leave a little sideburn, and then I'm gonna swoop my hair on the other side going the other direction, and that will be the finished look. Alright guys, this is the finished look. Get into it. Okay, we are serving straight scalp here, and I love it. This curl pattern is so cute, y'all. Excuse my sweater, it looks dirty, it's just wet from my hair, but y'all, get into this. Like,
body. Do you see the curls? Do y'all see the curls? And of course, the lace is laid. Again, this is Julia Hair. This is their, and I'm looking at my phone. This is Julia Hair. This is their 5x5 HD lace closure. It is in the texture curly. It is 26 inches. I am 5 foot even, stretch all the way out. It does come to my hip. Free falling, it falls to my waistline. So 26 inches. It is 180 density. As you guys can see, super full. You don't see through the hair at all, which is a plus for me. And for this hair being like curly texture and not deep wave or water wave, it definitely is holding some moisture. Like the ends are drying up, but as you can see, you can still kind of see the curl. It's not really getting, you know, frizzy and poofy. And also because, you know, I put products in it. But texture A1, fullness A1. Lace is definitely HD in my opinion. I think it looks good. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Again, this is Julia Hair, baby. Don't miss out, okay? It's 2021. If you ain't got HD or transparent lace, what are you doing? What are you doing, sis? Like, really? So, comment below and tell me if you are a HD lace girl or a transparent lace girl. Which one do you prefer? And do you also prefer closures or frontals? If so, list what kind of closure. 4x4, 5x5, 6x6, 7x7, whichever one. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.